It's Flag Day. What can I say? Oh yeah, and I got a new truck. All right, so I don't actually own the vehicle. I'm not that rich. I'm leasing it, but nevertheless, I got it for 3 years, and the suspension is primo. I love my Chevy trucks. Just giving them a plug. And Chevy, if you're hearing this and want to endorse me, I'd be more than happy to do a review. All right, enough of the truck talk. We are here for earbud reviews. As you saw in the intro, Sudio has reached out to me to do an honest review on their new ETT true wireless noise canceling earbuds. For those who don't know me, my name is Brannon No, and I like to do tech reviews of the latest and greatest and even silly vlogs. So if any of that dazzles you, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell, hit all, and you'll be on your way and receiving all the content that I provide. And another thing I'd like to mention about Sudio is these are Swiss made. That's right, folks, they come from Sweden. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive deeper in and see what all the hype is about. All right, the first thing you're going to find in your Sudio box is your owner's guide and pamphlet, and they also threw in like a business card style that says this product has been subject to our quality control. This card certifies that this is a genuine Sudio product. Your product is protected against manufacturing defects. So they're covering that for you under the warranty. And they also include a 6-inch USB Type-C charging cable, fast charge. And you'll also receive this nice laid out ear gel tips with extra large, small, extra small. They have definitely made it easy to get your perfect comfort fit. All right, let's go ahead and look at the case. They have a leather strap, and I believe that's just for design. You can take this off, however, if it gets in your way. It didn't seem to bother me when I put it in my pocket. And for getting an idea of the size of the case, we're going to go ahead and compare it today with my Soundcore Air 2s. It's one of the closest I could find. I was going to use my daughter's AirPod Pros, but of course she's got stickers all over her case. You guys probably don't need to see that. They feel exactly the same as far as rubber texture goes. The Sudio is going to be a little thicker than the Soundcores, and it looks like the Soundcores are a little bit wider and a little bit longer, just to give you an idea, and they both flip up the same way and come out the same way as well. So whoever the designer was in Switzerland, I would say that they knew what they were doing, because these babies fit just like a glove. They fit nice and neat inside, and the retention is fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and pull these out of here. So right out of the case, you'll find that they're extremely light, but I really like the look of these. They look very premium. They're all flat black with a little bit of a gunmetal on each end. And I like the fact that they are in white lettering with the right and left. It just tends to help you out when you pull them out of your ears and you go to put them back in your case. They have a physical push button on the top to control the units. When putting them in my ears, I found that right out of the box, even though you have a assortment of ear gels, these fit just fine. Felt really good, nice and comfortable, very light in the ear, and didn't feel like they were going to fall out when I shook my head or anything like that. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the box. It says active noise canceling. Now that is exactly what these were definitely designed for. And that's why I kind of wanted to compare these to my daughter's iPod Pros. I would say that the active noise canceling on these did an excellent job, just as well as the Apple. It has clear voice microphone, and that's going to be good for phone calls. It says 4 extra charges using the case. They're really emphasizing on their ear gels and all the sets that they give you to get you that perfect fit, that perfect seal every time. It says dual mode instant connection. So there you go. You've got one or the other. There is no master, there is no slave. So you can listen to it in either the right or the left earbud. It's an IPX5 with water protection. Now, I would like to see a little bit higher of a rating than the IPX5. I'm sure it'll be just fine for everyday use. Just make sure you don't get it submerged. Working out with them or sweating would be totally fine. No worries there. Type-C quick charge that we mentioned earlier. And last but not least, it has wireless charging on the case, which is fantastic. Another beautiful feature to have. I love it when my earbuds have the wireless charging on the case because I hate trying to plug it in, find a cord when you can just slap it on a wireless charger and you're off to the races in the wonderful world of wireless charging. All right, let's go ahead and test these out and see how they sound. So upon listening to these, they sounded excellent. They're not extremely loud, so if you're looking for earbuds that just blow your eardrums off, these are not going to be the ones. But if you guys are in the market for earbuds that are perfectly set for the bass, the highs, the mids, these are going to be the ones you're looking for. With that noise cancellation, it's a great feature to have. They're just set exactly where you need. Keep in mind that these also come in assorted colors. They sent me out the flat black, but they also have a army green, white, and even for you ladies, they have pink, or gentlemen that look good in pink. So I guess it's time to talk about the pros and cons. So obviously the first pro we're going to talk about is the active noise canceling on these. That's exactly why you would be interested in a pair of these earbuds, is for that reason. And they are very comparable to the AirPod Pros, which are a quarter of the price. So that makes a huge difference. Using these on phone calls, unfortunately, my daughter was away this weekend, so I couldn't do a good test for you, but I did call other people and it was very nice. They said they could hear me very clearly. In which that brings up our second pro. It turns on an ambient sound when you make or receive phone calls, which is great because you're not shouting into the phone if you're out in public and you look like a moron. And another pro is they added the wireless charging to the case, which you know I love. You're able to just slap it down on a charger and away you go. All right, let's go over the cons. Number one, I would have to say it was a little rough getting them out of the case at first. I know there's a little ridge there to pull up, but it seems like they sit too far down. It was a little difficult pulling them out, but with a little practice, I'm sure I'll be just fine. Another con is there is no app for these. I would have liked to seen that. That way you're able to adjust your equalizer or maybe the active noise volumes lower or higher. But like I said earlier, they're set right where you need to be. They're not extremely loud, but they're very punchy in the bass. The highs, the mids are right there where they need to be. And lastly, one of the cons is there's no volume control on the actual buds themselves. You can't turn them up or down. But if you have Siri or Google Assist, you'll be just fine. You just tell it to turn it up or turn it down. All right, it comes down to the question, would I recommend these to you? And the answer is yes. Of course I would. They're very nice earbuds. They are very premium made. I believe these are going for $159 retail, but lucky for you, they sent me out a discount code that I can give you, which is NOD15, and I will be sure to drop you their link down in the description below and the code and where you can get them for, I believe, $135. So guys, picking up a pair of noise canceling earbuds for around $135 is a no-brainer. So if you guys have any questions or maybe I've missed something, don't hesitate to drop me a comment down below and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Like and share the video as it helps my channel grow. And remember, I will see you guys in our next video. Your investments of time now will lead you to success later. Wow.